Thanks, Paul. That was lovely.
Well, you're a lovely fellow.
There really weren't pints everywhere. I mean, just...
It seemed like it, man. Because you know, my hostess lives here, and her name is Jennifer Milne, and she's a huge New Orleans music fan. She's the Grand Marshal of the finest New Orleans style brass band in all of Edinburgh. The name?
Criterion.
I couldn't have said it like that if I tried.
Criterion.
I would have said Criterion. You guys would have never found out how to see her. It would have been a disaster. But anyway, so she was putting me up, and the first words I said to her were, she said, "Oh, Paul, so wonderful to see you. John Boutte sends his love." And I said, "Baby, where can I lay down?" And I felt so guilty, but boy, did I need it. 2 hours later, we had a nice talk about the Boutte family. She's hosted them and toured with them. They are one of the legendary New Orleans music families. You probably heard of the Marsalis family, maybe even the Baptiste family, but the Bouttes are gorgeous. And the Creole people are beautiful people. They're the first free people of color in the United States, first people to sing opera in the United States. They were around before the U.S. New Orleans was around before the U.S. That's how cool we are.
Yay!
And they spoke French and English. They could read and play classical music. Very educated, sophisticated, beautiful people. They also are mischievous and like a good time. And one day John says to me, "Baby, we got to write a song about my sister Lillian. When we was growing up, she was the hey now door popping queen of the Treme." And I said, "I'll write that song with you if you explain to me what the hell you just said." He said, "You grew up in New Orleans and you don't know what door popping is?" I said, "I lived here my whole life. I don't know what anything you just said means." And he said, "Door popping's when you're so nosy, you stick your face in the screen door so you can spy on the neighborhood." He said, "You get so into it, you pop the screen out." She said his sister was so shameless that when she get busted spying on the neighborhood, she wouldn't even get embarrassed. She'd just call out, "Hey now."
Hey now.
And since they lived in the Treme neighborhood, in his mind, this made her the hey now door-popping queen of the Treme. Now you can see how this should be a song. But halfway through the song, a friend of his showed up with an expensive bottle of red wine, and being a true Creole, John would rather have a nice glass of red wine than work with me any day. And I wasn't in the Treme, so I really couldn't plug into the culture, but his cousin was there, Vance Vaucresson. 3 generations of Creole sausage, Vaucresson sausages. You ever been to Jazz Fest? You had Vaucresson sausage. And I said, "Vance, what would an old-time lady in the Treme say about a gossipy little girl?" And he thought, and then he chuckled, and he said, "Mama mère Tina with her mauvais on, making machucan over fresh tonton." I said, "Now that's perfect. I don't know what it means, but it's perfect." Mama mère Tina means my little sister, with her mauvais on means with her evil mouth, or her gossipy mouth. Making machucan means causing shit. Over fresh tonton, tonton's what they call the end of a piece of French bread they have it with their coffee in the morning while they're talking shit. So once we had all that, we had the song, and I'm happy with it. It's by John Boutte, Vance Vaucresson, and me. It's called Door Poppin', and it swings an E. Now, door popping, my big sister can't stop gossiping. Hey now, door popping, mama gonna get you at your ass for sure. My big sister, but hey now, door popping queen. Always got a face pressed up against the front door screen. Nelly, the fellas and the whole Treme, we're backing my sister when she say, hey now, door popping, my big sister can't stop gossiping. Hey now, door popping, mama gonna get you in your ass for sure. Sticking her 2 cents in and running her mouth. Always gotta know what somebody's business be about. Hino and Malibu, picking out the shutters straight at you now. Hey now, door popping, my big sister can't stop gossiping. Hey now, door popping, mama gonna get you at your ass for sure. I'm a melting now with a mauvais on, making my shoe count over fresh tonton. Hey now, door popping, my big sister can't stop gossiping. Hey now, door popping, mama gonna get you the fore. Now, door popping, my big sister can't stop gossiping. Hey now, door popping, mama gonna get you and it's your ass for sure. Mama gonna get you and it's your ass for sure. Mama gonna get you and it's your ass for sure. Just like we rehearsed it.
Exactly how we rehearsed it.
Exactly how we rehearsed it.